I am again. Like, comment, subscribe, something. Can you give me something in this video? Never heard of Almighty Spade. Shut up.
Hey, there are 5 major anime series that got kids into anime that weren't Dragon Ball, at least. And
Yeah.
these series
Dragon
were
Ball
Pokemon,
didn't get me.
Yu-Gi-Oh,
Bro, I was a
Digimon,
Dragon Ball watcher at Sundays, but man.
Beyblade, and Bakugan.
Wait, what were the four? What were the four besides Dragon Ball?
Ball, at least. And these series were Pokemon's
I'm sorry, I just gotta say it. Pokemon did not get me into no anime.
Yu-Gi-Oh,
Yu-Gi-Oh, yep.
Digimon, Beyblade, and Bakugan.
Bakugan, yep. See, Bakugan, Beyblade, and what the f, he just said it. I'm wildin', bro.
Dragon Ball, at least. And these series were Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh,
Okay,
Digimon, Beyblade, and Bakugan. All 5 of these series would go on to be huge franchises and sell
Digimon,
hella merchandise, with the range going.
Oh my god, I was buying them motherfucking Beyblades. I was a like a rip ass bro with my own stadium. I had collected them. I stained my cousin shit, bro. Fuck man, I lost my fucking eagle, the purple outside. Kyoya was the best character of this shit. I don't go about what nobody said. Ryuga was a cool. I used to wear my coat like Ryuga. I still do that sometimes, but Kyoya, that was my shit, bro. Kyoya. Oh man.
From kids' toys and plushies to whatever the hell this is. Now
who the f is the hell Cerberus? See, now you gotta jog my memory, bro.
If you were born from like the mid 90s to like mid to late 2000s, I'd say at least one of these series had you in a chokehold at some.
Hell Cerberus it's the it's a baby, right? This shit is what the f. You're a demon. You are a demon, man. What the fuck? This is demonic. Nah, I got all of them, bro. Oh my god, bro. This nigga's Beyblade was insane, bro. Heavy, just smashing. He was mid in the show. He became evil. He dick riding Ryuga, but in the real life, this shit was insane, man. Oh my god, yeah. See, there was 2 of them, bro. I never had this fucking cool ass. I always wanted this fucking cool ass one, but I had this bullshit ass one, man. I had this bull. Look at these, man. Oh my god, this shit was so fire, bro. Oh my god, Ryuga shit was buns though, bro. It had the rubber tip on the bottom. This shit was buns, bro. This shit just look bad. Like Pegasus, they tried to make Pegasus cool. Trash too, man. Trash too, man. Oh my god, this shit was actually buns. Can I see the whole kit, bro? I need to see the rubber tip. Pause. Bro, why is this shit? Mine shit never had this star shit, man. It had some rubber shit. It had 2 modes. It had the switch mode on it. Like on the bottom, I think this was one of them I had, bro. The switch mode, man. Oh my god. Like, yeah, this rubber bullshit, bro. Fuck, that shit was ass, man. That shit was actually bad, bro. Fuck, man. They remade a lot of old ones. I might have to start collecting them again, bro. Rehab in the bro. The series. Oh my god. Let me see. What is it called? Beyblade Burst. Oh my god. This family friendly words. When I saw it, I was like, shit, I gotta tap in, bro. These. See that? Let me see that. Let me see the Beyblades, man. This bullshit out of here, bro. This bullshit out of here, bro. Oh, you fight them and they explode, bro. When your shit exploded back then, you were fucking distraught on some. My shit, man, you lost, bro. Now they make it the part of the fucking Beyblade. Like, are you serious? Are you serious, man? Back then, metal clashing, bro. Get this shit out of here, bro. Is there like a trailer for this shit? Let me see this training arc, bro. Why are they fighting with their hands, bro? This is supposed to train your Beyblade, my nigga.
See that? They're not confetti this time.
Bullshit, bro.
Me personally, it was Pokemon, Digimon, and Beyblade.
Yep.
I
no Pokemon was ass.
never really got.
Bakugan was that shit, bro. I had them niggas. You threw them on the cards, bro. Tell me who's the. Okay, we'll see.
Too much into Bakugan.
Bakugan was that shit, man.
And Yu-Gi-Oh was too complicated for my 7-year-old.
This nigga Yu-Gi-Oh and Bakugan, we were fucking. Nigga, those two were the. Oh my god, Beyblade. Yu-Gi-Oh, Bakugan, bro.
Brain.
That's
so I didn't really get into it till I was much older. So
nigga, oh my god, the fucking triangle fucking relic on the shit, bro.
Pokemon, Digimon,
Utah,
and Beyblade were the 3 that I stuck with. Pokemon has some of my favorite games of all time. Digimon, in my opinion, has a really underrated anime.
It is a really. I remember watching all my cousins, bro. There's like what 8 of us, 7 of us. We would just sit around. We fucking speed run these shits, bro. Digimon.
At least for the
cooked.
first few seasons. And today, I'll be talking about the best one, okay? I ain't talking about that old shit.
The old shit? Get that
I
shit
ain't
out
talking
of here.
about that new.
Yeah, thank you. Metal Fury, Metal Masters, Metal Fusion, nigga. Only Beyblade shit I'm watching, bro.
Bay Wheels. I meant Beyblade Metal Saga. Hell yeah.
Bay Wheels? What the fuck are these? Can I
Best
stop
Beyblade
rebooting this
series
shit?
ever. Bay Wheels.
Oh my god. They just made them all kids. Pegasus? Why is his hair red? Leon? Kyoya? This fucking Kyoya's D-Rider. I wasn't no Kyoya. This nigga was a dick sucker. I was a Kyoya fan, but this nigga was glurping that nigga every time anything. Kyoya! Shut up, you nigga. Hit the gym, man.
Saga. Hell yeah.
Where did the sound go? Yo, where's the sound, bro? I'm about to get mad.
Beyblade.
Okay, so he just up his video. Okay. Go play this shit, man.
Probably.
Wait, was it my shit? Okay, it wasn't my shit. I was about to say, man. Where the fuck the sound come in, my nigga? This the best Digimon. Look at the intro. Hey, digital monsters. Hey. Oh. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimons are the champions, hey! Oh my god, man. It has to be the best whole series? Nah. I don't think I clocked into this one. How they have the same, how do I know the intro? They keep the intro for all 3 Digimon? Because there's no way I know the intro, but I don't fuck with this one. I don't remember this one.
So, Beyblade Metal Saga.
This one goes. So it might be this one. I don't know because I know that intro by fucking on Digimon.
Probably the most iconic Beyblade series. I mean,
obviously it's the most iconic.
Everybody
nigga.
knows the intro. Beyblade, let it rip. That shit used.
Now I gotta listen to that, bro. Oh my god. I think the one I remember, of Beyblade was the Quetzalcoatl, the fucking Aztec god Beyblade. Bro, that taught me more about in history than in school, bro.
The other kids had back in the day. But it started off as a manga in 2008, and not even a full year later.
They made a manga of metal things spinning. See, I don't know how everything starts from a manga, but nigga, how was this shit gonna be good as a manga?
Receive an anime adaptation, which will be the main source for the series' success, along with the merchandise.
Yep,
the Metal Saga has 3 different parts.
Oh my god, this now. See, that one picture I showed of other Beyblade Pegasus.
Be the main source for the series' success, along with
this one.
The merchandise. The Metal Saga has 3 different parts. There's Metal Fusion, then Metal Masters, and then lastly Metal Fury. There is also a 4th part, and that's Shogun Steel. But in all honesty, nobody really cared about it. Like, who actually likes Shogun Steel?
The fuck is that, my nigga?
Though, Shogun Steel really just felt like they were trying to drag the show on for no reason. Well, I mean, there is a reason, and that's obviously money.
Money, yeah.
And it's very reflective in the show's quality. But it really just felt unnecessary considering the fact that Metal Fury ended things off pretty well. But I'm not really going to talk too much about Shogun Steel in this video. I'm mainly just focusing on the main 3.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, what exactly makes these 3 series so great? Well, to put it simply, Beyblade shows us the amount of enjoyment we can get from 2 spinning tops clashing into each other. But not only that,
nigga sitting behind the camera. Beyblade showed us the spinning tops colliding.
Valuable lessons, like the true importance of teamwork and hard work, along with the ability to persevere through tough situations. All of this making Beyblade one of the most important and impactful series of our time. The end. is what I would say if it was really that deep. See, the Metal Saga is pretty much like the first generation, but on crack, which is wild considering the first generation has some crazy moments itself, especially when it comes.
Who the fuck watched the first generation, bro? I can't go back this far in animation, bro. I'm sorry, my brain
Beyblades
can't
and their
handle
abilities. But anyways, pretty much everyone in this universe has a Beyblade. Like in this show, Beyblade is more than just a sport.
See,
this shit really gets serious.
Animation's not for me.
Instead of guns, I'm pretty sure the cops in this universe just use Beyblades.
Just use Beyblades.
Even Moses himself used the Beyblade to part the Red Sea.
Part the sea, bro. That's
insane. Straight up ridiculous at certain points. But that's part of the reason why I love it so much. Anyways, though, the main characters of the show are Jinka, Kenta, Benkei, and Madoka.
Jinka. Fuck, that nigga's name was Buns.
The reason why I love it so much. Anyways, though, the main characters of the
don't ever disrespect my nigga Kyoya and fucking Ryuga ever again, bro. Don't do that.
Show are Jinka, Kenta, Benkei, and Madoka. Now, this obviously changes as the show goes on and more characters are introduced. Jinka's main Beyblade is the iconic Pegasus. Kenta's main Beyblade is
Sagittario. Bro, that nigga shit. Bro, his shit was fire in the show when he fucking spread out the bottom parts and fucked them up. In real life, that shit did nothing, bro. That shit was if you use this nigga in any Beyblade battle, you were getting cooked. You were getting cooked, my nigga.
Is Sagittario. Benkei has Tauros.
This nigga's Beyblade was just ass, bro. Just the angry attack type, bro. This nigga was useless.
And Madoka's the only one in the group that doesn't have a Beyblade, except for that one random ass time. But she's really just the mechanic of the group. Now, my thoughts on
fixing that up, Dark Bull. Yo, oh my.
These four characters are that they're fine. Madoka and Benkei are fine. Kenta's alright for like most of the series until Metal Fury, where he gets a lot of development.
Yeah,
Jinka as the main protagonist of the whole series is kind of mixed for me. On one hand, he has a lot of cool and badass moments.
His fucking voice, he was always screaming though.
Like even in his introduction, he was standing on business. But on the other hand, he makes a lot of questionable decisions sometimes. And I know it's a kid's show and all, but oh my god, is that plot armor thick? One scene.
Fuck it. His Beyblade is the strongest Beyblade. What do you mean?
Fully demonstrates this is his fight with Damien. So this is near the end of Metal Masters, right? And Jinka's team is going against these guys named Team Starbreaker. And one of the guys on that team is named Damien. Now this guy was on Demon Time in this entire part of the series. Bro was soloing teams of some of the strongest bladers in the show. Which sounds absolutely crazy. But it all makes sense once you find out what his Beyblade is. The Beyblade he possesses.
Oh, this was you, huh? This was you, huh? This was you, huh? This why you're a demon. The nigga that used it was a demon too, bro. This you, man.
Which is actually one of the few Beyblades I had in real life. Now, this Beyblade is pretty broken. It's a stamina type Beyblade, meaning that it's able to spin for a really long time. But it's also able to turn into an attack type Beyblade.
Just switching off the rip, bro.
So not only is it gonna stay in the ring for a while, but it can also deal some pretty serious damage. But this ain't even the craziest thing about it. Its final attack, and hear me out on this, is to literally summon the gates of hell. And it changes up your Beyblade spirits, finishing them off and giving them a big game over. So yeah, pretty damn broken. But yet somehow Jinka was able to beat.
He loved that fucking sky attack, bro. Go up to the sides of the stadium. Go up the sides of the stadium and drop down.
These two were literally fighting in hell. And it seemed like Damien could have had a chance. But Jinka started going on this whole, oh, I'm doing this for my friends shtick. And like 9 times out of 10, whenever a protagonist does this, some bullshit's about to happen. So Jinka pretty much breaks out of the chains and they end up back in the real world where Jinka defeats him. Now again, I know this is a kid's show. But even when I was a kid, I thought this was kind of dumb. Even with all that though, it's still one of my favorite fights from the series. Anyways though, with that aside, there are a few other characters that I think are worth mentioning.
Introduce the niggas, bro. Introduce the Demon Time niggas.
And the first one is Kyoya. Kyoya pretty much
stand on business. Kyoya, nigga, best character in the show. Kyoya
started off as Jinka's rival at the beginning, but he would eventually join Jinka's team and become one of the main cast members. His Beyblade is Leon. Probably my favorite defense type Beyblade. He has a pretty cool design, and honestly, he's just one of my favorite characters.
Cool ass character.
Is also another character.
Oh, that's who's named Tsubasa, bro. This nigga, no, he was bro. How do you get taken over just like Ryuga, bro? Ryuga should be the only nigga that's evil in this shit like that, bro. Like that's really evil.
He has some really cool moments and great fights. I also really do like his Beyblade, which is fire, another character that's really worth mentioning is Masamune. He was introduced in Metal Masters, and I ain't gonna lie, at first I thought he was pretty annoying, but as the series went on, I started enjoying him.
Bro. I forgot this nigga. Him and the fucking Sagittario nigga were like one person to me, bro. Just interchange whenever.
More. His Beyblade is Unicorno, and is also another one of my favorite Beyblades. And Masamune overall is just another one of my favorite characters, but not my favorite. Because that goes to the next character I'm about to talk about, and that character is the iconic, the one and only.
Bro, I don't know why I was wearing my jacket like him. I don't have no fucking buttons to hold my shit, bro. I would just walk with my shit like. With no my shit's not in my sleeves, bro. Fuck,
Dragon Emperor himself, Ryuga.
His head big as shit. I just took that in. His head is humongous, though it does not fit his body. God damn.
Man, I don't think y'all understand. I've been waiting this whole video just to talk about this
suck
man.
off Ryuga,
if there were a list of reasons to go back and watch the show again, Ryuga would be number one. Because there were just so many times where this dude was carrying the show on his back. And this may sound like I'm blazing,
bro, he's like fucking Agnologia from Fairy Tail, bro. Just come in when he want to, shit up, and fucking leave, bro. Nobody can stop the nigga.
If you've seen the show, you completely understand what I mean. Now, he may seem like a generic anime antagonist, and maybe he is, but this dude was truly an enjoyable character throughout
and his own fucking launcher too.
Just straight up Black Air Force energy. I mean, this dude was literally training in a volcano. You know how raw you gotta be to do some stuff like that? He also had one of the most overpowered Beyblades, being El Drago. During Metal Masters, Ryuga didn't even need to use a launch cord or nothing for this Beyblade. All he had to do was just throw it,
bro. Holy shit.
On its own. And he was able to take out multiple bladers with just this. Like,
fighting the military with fucking with the Beyblade is
bro
insane,
is the true definition of aura. Honestly, he deserves.
He did have aura, bro.
But with the characters aside, now I want to talk about the actual story. Okay. The first part of the series is Metal Fusion. It starts off kind of episodic with the characters mostly just doing side quests. It also introduces us to most of the main characters. The first half also sets up the main antagonist group, which is named Dark Nebula. It's Dark Nebula. They become a lot more important.
I remember that nigga Doji,
which is mostly a tournament arc called the Battle Bladers, where Jinka and his team.
Like he was smoking this nigga. This nigga got smoked. This ugly ass nigga got smoked. This fucking bro. They didn't even change the. Oh my god, it's the same character build, bro. They couldn't. They got lazy off the rip, bro. Same build, bro. And bro, she got smoked. We know she was gonna get smoked, bro. We know she was gonna get smoked, my nigga.
Fights against Dark Nebula. We get a bunch of cool fights, with the most important one being Jinka versus Ryuga at the end. Well, Drago pretty much enters Ryuga's body, and he basically gains this sort of dragon form. But before he can get any stronger, Jinka defeats him, and Dark Nebula is defeated, and that's pretty much the end of Metal Fusion. Next up is Metal Masters, and this is probably the most memorable part.
51 episodes. I didn't even, bro. I was never worried about no episode count. I was just more, nigga. Fuck, man.
It's pretty much a big world tournament between different teams. We get a bunch of great fights like Kyoya versus Jinka, Tsubasa versus Team Excalibur, Ryuga versus Jack, the Damien fights that I mentioned earlier, along with a bunch of others. Now, Metal Masters doesn't just focus on this tournament, because at the end, the main characters had to defeat this organization named Hades. And
bro, it's always the ugly ass villain at the end, bro.
Basically took one of Masamune's friends and are trying to turn him into quote-unquote the perfect blader. Pretty much, to make a long story short, our main characters defeat this organization Hades, and we get Masamune's friend
Hades just a crazy nigga. Just throw Hades in there. Villain.
Back to normal. And everything ends happily ever after. That is until Metal Fury. Now, Metal Fury doesn't really involve any tournaments or nothing. It basically gives us a bunch of lore about the Beyblade in this world. But basically in Metal Fury, the god of destruction Nemesis is about to be reborn.
Talk to us about the god Beyblades.
Legendary bladers must be chosen to defeat.
And these two are two of them. This is what I like to see, bro.
Now, all 10 bladers have what's called a star fragment inside of each of their Beyblades. And 3 of these guys are Jinka, Kyoya, and Ryuga. These 3...
Of course, these 3. Yeah, the demons, nigga. The only demons of the show, bro. Get them other little kid-ass niggas out of here. Get that fat nigga out of here, bro.
Let's talk about the goats, bro. Of the 4 seasons. With Jinka representing fall, Kyoya representing spring, Ryuga representing summer, and Chris, who's a new...
Bro, Kyoya doing fall is way better. Jinka doing fucking summer. Jinka doing summer is better. Ryuga's winter though, right?
Jinka representing fall, Kyoya representing spring, Ryuga representing summer, and Chris...
Like, Ryuga's winter is way better, bro.
Who's a new character, represents winter. The rest of the legendary bladers are the solar system bladers, all of which are completely new characters. You have Yuki, whose planet is Mercury, Tithi has Venus, King has Mars, Dynamis has Jupiter, and Aguma has Saturn.
Horrible plot, man.
Now, the last legendary blader is Rago, who is the main antagonist of Metal Fury and is the son of Nemesis. Now, this guy is pretty much the strongest character in the series. His Beyblade is the insane Diablo Nemesis, and he
I never heard of this shit,
bro. Pretty much solos everyone. Even the GOAT Ryuga dies.
But my nigga should never lose like this though, bro. Like, that's what I go through when I lose, bro. I win. But when I lose once, that's what I gotta go through. Packed up on the ground, bro. No
R.I.P. to the realest character in the show.
No jacket,
but his death isn't in vain, because his power goes to Kenta, which I forgot to mention. The two kind of had a student and teacher relationship throughout Metal Fury, and this power up that Kenta receives is sort of like the payoff. Anyways, though, Rago and Nemesis pretty much merged together.
Died. Like, really smoke that nigga for Kenta, bro. Fuck that little ass kid. I'll stomp that kid out myself.
Pretty much no way to defeat this guy. It ends in sort of like a Boo Saga type of way, where every blader in the world sends their power to Jinka, and Jinka defeats Nemesis and Rago, finally giving us the end of the series.
End of the series, man. Damn, smoked
In
his
all
ass.
honesty, looking back at the Beyblade
Smoked
Metal
that
Saga,
nigga's
it was pretty
ass,
fun.
man.
Again, the series was really big for me and a lot of other people during our childhoods. And making this video had me really nostalgic. And rewatching some parts of the anime was a real trip through memory lane. And maybe now to many people, it may just seem like another kid's show. But back in the day, the Metal Saga was truly peak.
Peak.
Anyways, though, with all that being said, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Currently, at the time of this video, we're at over 300 subscribers, so it would mean a lot. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Bro, this nigga got 40. Fuck. It's just like you just gotta make one hit banger,
in the next
and
video.
you're up, man. And you start going up. This was a fire video, though. I fuck with it.